Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to Do Daily. It's Des here, who's ready to attack the day, wake up to walk. Really glad I've done it today. As you can see behind me, there's an absolutely amazing sunrise. So if you can get out early and enjoy some of that, make sure you do. It's more than worthwhile. It's actually really cold. It's obviously been a clear night. There's a frost, but I can imagine it's going to be a fantastic day. Warmer than we've known it for a while, and that's nice, isn't it? You know, got out a little bit yesterday during the daylight, even had my shorts on. So really enjoyed that. Real blue skies, so make sure you look up at those and get the benefits. You know, it's always nice to get out in the fine weather. And of course, we've had a few tricky weeks. Just a few weeks ago, I was walking around in the snow. So it's a massive improvement since then. But it's always great in doing the trick, getting us going, getting us attacking the day the best way we know. And I always talk about walking being a bit of a medicine for everything, you know. And whilst I feel particularly positive today, I've been positive all week, riding that sort of wave of enthusiasm and sort of excitement from the announcements and from personal sort of gains. Do you know, I'm not feeling fantastic today. I feel a little bit tricky. Woke up with a stomach ache, but I know getting out, doing what I do, I've got every chance of getting rid of that, you know, getting a few miles in, feeling a lot better after. I always encourage and advise that if you're not feeling fantastic, to get out there and make the most of it. It's a bit better there, you can see me a bit, sun's shining on the screen. Yeah, I advise to get out there and try and use it to shake a few illnesses, you know, and lose feelings. And I'm hoping it really does the trick today. Just sort of about a mile in, probably do about 5k this morning. It's quite early still. Really pleased that it gets light earlier. It gives me a lot more time. I'm a lot more relaxed on a Friday morning, and that's what it's all about. It's just about using it to its absolute potential, you know. And today, as well as trying to use it to feel a little bit better from not feeling fantastic, you know, getting out there, having the time to do it, you know, the real fresh air, the amazing sort of scenes, you know, all the things I need it for personally, all the things I say it does so much for, making you feel better, getting great pictures, getting a walk in, you know, those are probably the three biggest benefits of it in reality at this time of day. But I'm just out and about at a place called Home Pierpont Village and Skylarks Nature Reserve. Earlier in the week, you might recall, on Wednesday workout, I stumbled across an amazing little spot. Something, whilst I was doing the video, I was just sort of strolling about and I didn't mean to go there. So I didn't really pay as much attention as I wanted to. So I thought I'd come back this morning and really make the most of it. Stroll around, you know, do the things I do, see what it's really all about. A couple of months ago, I came to the National Water Sports Centre at Home Pierpont and I just saw around the lake and did the video from there. It's always a really popular place in Nottingham. And whilst I've been walked through where I'm walking now before, never actually paid too much attention. You know, there's an amazing nature reserve. You know, some really pretty little scenes and things to look at. You know, some nice words dotted about as well, some signs, you know, which don't mean much, you know, but quite inspirational words. Just do the trick in making you think, picking you up slightly, you know. And like I said, whilst I don't necessarily need that, you know, it can't harm anything, can it? But I thought I'd definitely get down here and have a look, you know, whilst I've got the opportunity, whilst it's fresh in my mind, it's really is a nice place to visit, you know. And I started back at Home Pierpont Village. Again, I've walked through there quite a lot, but I've never really paid too much attention. Normally done it when walking or running, sorry. So today it's a case of just taking a closer look and seeing what's about. As you'd imagine, at this time of day, there's not much about. There's a couple of people out walking dogs. Kay's actually gone off for a run, so it's fantastic that she's making the most of Friday mornings at the moment. There was a point that she'd not come out with me, not get out of the car, or not come out at all, but she's really hitting it hard as well, and it's doing us both the world of good, setting us up perfectly for the weekend. And that's another reason, isn't it, you know, for getting out, you know, to get that last day of the week ticked off, you know, attack it in the right mindset, do what we have to do, and look forward to the things that we want to do, the things that we get so much from. This evening there's a big football match, a local derby, which I'm really looking forward to. Of course, that brings nerves and anticipation, but wouldn't have it any other way. It's Forest's first derby. It's a big match locally, so lots to look forward to there, you know. Excitement for myself. Hopefully it doesn't end in disappointment, but you know, I was planning with Kay what I'm going to do, and normally we'd have a drink and it'll be a big pub occasion, but this weekend we want to really focus on our activity again, test ourselves. The end of the month, we've been working really hard again through February, just like we did through January. So tomorrow is almost like test day. We're going to test a 5k time, so there'll be no drink tonight, despite the fact it's that big game. I was joking about yesterday when I was chatting to a friend, saying you've changed, Des. Probably have, but definitely for the better. You know, all these positive changes have made me feel absolutely fantastic and made me able to deal with things better. So I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to the activity, you know, over the weekend. But what I kind of really want to highlight is how great I felt this week, despite the fact it started in pretty uncertain terms. I mentioned on Monday I had a funeral to attend, but what that's really done again is shown the resilience myself and Kay have built. You know, of course it's an upsetting situation, but I've got a bit of a plan with Do Daily. I like to sort of build things up as the week goes on, you know, try to find that all important motivation on a Monday, and then use activity, use connection through the Thursday thoughts, and then use this morning. And I think it's been absolutely fantastic in sort of planning out the week, you know, using that adversity from Monday, but the togetherness that was felt from the people who could celebrate an amazing person, you know, and then take it back into the things we do. I know personally Kay's been a little bit upset this week, but I know doing the things she does has really helped, you know, really got her through and really got her to this point where I sense she's feeling a little bit better. She's out and about now, and that's fantastic, isn't it? For me personally, I've been able to express exactly what I feel like I've been able to express exactly what I want to through Do Daily. You know, just it feels like it's been a good week. It almost feels like it's been my best week. I've had some really nice feedback, comments of how the videos have been, how people feel it's gone. Do you know, and that's always nice. Whilst I'm not looking for massive pats on the back all the time, do you know, of course, doing something like this, it's nice to get such positive comments, do you know. And my biggest critic is myself. So when I feel I've done okay, do you know, that's definitely going to put me in a good frame of mind, and it's definitely been that this week. Of course, with the announcements, that all sort of adds to it, and I'm actually quite surprised how quickly we might come out of all this lockdown, the more people talk about it and talk about opening up. I said to Kay, I'm quite surprised how quick everything might happen. I have actually said it over the past few weeks that I think when we do come out of lockdown, it'll all happen almost as quickly as when we went in. And it seems that way, you know, and fingers crossed nothing goes wrong to put a spanner in the works, you know, put a halt to proceedings if we do come out as quick as it's looking, you know, and we can work to this roadmap that's been created on our behalf. You know, it'll be absolutely fantastic, won't it? All the things we do will be even more positive. The weather will pick up, you know, we'll be able to get out, do our activity, see all our family and friends, hug people, you know. How much did some people realise that they'd ever miss that so much, you know? But we do, you know. I'm not a huge hugger, but you know, it's the one thing I want to do right now, you know, because we all feel that little bit of disconnection, don't we? And hopefully you felt a little bit of connection through what we offer here, what we do on a Friday morning to encourage activity, encourage virtual sessions, you know, checking in the Thursday thoughts, you know, seeing me wander about, making the most of the fine mornings. If you can see there, you know, there's that sun. It's really, really bright, so it's going to be really warm. It's already so much warmer than it was probably an hour ago. I was out for 6:30 scraping the car, but now the weather's picking up. I'm feeling so much better already. Even from the start of the video, I'm feeling so much better. And that's what the real intention was today, was just to shake that tricky feeling, you know, get on top of the day, really give it a go, you know, because it had been so easy, and perhaps in different times when I wasn't as enthusiastic about the things I do, I would have been staying in bed, feeling sorry for myself and not up for it. But right now, you know, despite all that sun you see there, you can see it white over here. So typical British weather, but like I say, I'm really ready to give it a go, really ready to do what I have to do. Strong end to February, so if you can join me, guys, do what you have to do to create a strong end to the month, you know, tick another one off with positivity. It doesn't have to be all doom and gloom that we're already into March almost, but we are. That's the reality, you know, and we can go again, can't we? We can give it a real push into another month. I'll be setting some new goals, challenges, you know, all the things I do to keep me on top of the situation, and I'm looking forward to doing that, knowing I've started the first 2 months of the year in a fantastic mindset, despite the craziness of the world around us. So that's it for today, guys. No real big message, just an opportunity to continue in that positive vein that we've almost hit right now, you know. I'm going to enjoy the really nice bit of this nature reserve I've found. You know, there was one bit in particular which I'm at now, which is on the other side of a road, which I really didn't know was there, you know. And there's really not that much here. There's just something that does it for me, and that's what I'm always talking about, isn't it? Whatever works for you. It's a little path through to the lake, which, like I say, can be quite busy, but there's this little enclosure which is so peaceful, so quiet, so serene. After the video, I'm going to take 5 minutes to really take it in and see what I didn't quite see earlier in the week. So have a good one, get out there. If you're not feeling on top form, like I wasn't even more so an hour ago, you know, try at least get out for some fresh air, a walk, even if it's close by to home. But if you can get to somewhere like this over the weekend, stay safe, keep your distance, but really make the most of it. you know, until Monday, guys, looking forward to those few days, you know, just to make sure I'm 100% again going into a brand new week, just doing it.